Hello, hello. Welcome to the Talk and Sip, our Sunday's discussion. So let's introduce our panelists. On the right, we have Kerry N. Ryan. He's a truck driver and a father of two. We have Terrence Cheeseborough, father of two children and recently retired sergeant. Is it one class of the U.S. Army? Sergeant first class. Oh, thanks for serving our country. We have Clay Banks, owner, operator, truck driver, father of three. He's also a movie director and a movie writer. And I had the pleasure of being in those movies. Thanks, Clay. And then we have Antonio Jefferson. Did I say that right? Antoine Jefferson, excuse me. Father of six, owner, operator of Big Andy's Bistro. You want to hold that cup up?
Got him.
So Andy don't know this yet, but the next event I have, when it be big, he's going to be catering that event.
Ooh.
So that's awesome. So the discussion for today, and I know you guys seen it on there. Gentlemen, can you take a woman seriously after sleeping with her in the first night?
Oh, shit. Ooh. I got to take my jacket off now.
Do y'all see something wrong with that?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Wow.
What you say?
I don't think that is wrong with it because sometimes if the feelings are strong, you can't, you know what I mean, you can't move past in what you already got right there.
Yeah.
So if she does that, maybe I'm going to feel like maybe I'm just that hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That she didn't want to. That's not how she normally going to go out and do.
How do you know that?
I mean, because it's, you just going to, I mean, the way she's structured, you know what I mean, you'll be able to tell it. You better tell if she loosey, or she just, you just got it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just have it as fellas. We just have it.
I see where he going with this because that's like when women go to different department stores and go shopping, they don't go with the intentions of spending $1,000. You feel me? But if they see something in the store that they struck them, that they got to have at that moment, they gonna get it. And then once they get it, they're like, look, they're gonna make you feel like, look, I saw it. It was for this price. I wanted it. If I waited, if I wouldn't have been there, I seized the moment. Sometimes you got to seize the moment because that's all we got. If you live outside of the moment, you won't borrow time. You don't know what's going to happen because you can't put off tomorrow what you can do today.
Okay. You never know what the future holds. And like you said, you can't put off tomorrow. But I want to go back right quick, Clay. You said something. You said loosey-goosey. Mm-hmm. So what's the signs of being a loosey-goosey? Like, how do you know what you're looking for?
The conversation about her would be said already, previous. Yeah.
You mean from other people or what you mean?
Yeah.
So you do research?
Well, you don't have to. It'll already be there.
Cars could be on the table.
Yeah.
Like so you saying she got a name for herself, pride?
Pretty much. Okay. If this is not her first rodeo,
right.
It'll be there.
Yeah, somebody will put you on point with that. Like
automatically. Guys talk.
If they know. Yeah, same way females had their little discussions. We
now the truth come out, ladies. Guys talk just like we talk.
Yes.
Do your research, huh? Yeah, you gotta do your background check, man.
Women definitely do their research when they
because you got some girls, so you got some females that know how to cover the fact up that they are loosey goosey like that.
Yeah.
How they cover it up? If men talk just as much as us, how
but they try to put they put that mask on like it is what it ain't. But
what if that woman
somebody is always somebody know what the fuck going on. Right?
Nobody don't know who you are with that ski mask on.
Yeah.
But if you come to them barefoot,
eventually that mask will come off.
You know who they are. Yeah. So like I see what brother was saying, like you know what you're dealing with, but if they got that mask on, you ain't gonna know until after the fact. And then when you find out who done robbed you, then you like, man, I done got jacked, man, I done got robbed. You ain't who I thought you were. Like, prime example, if y'all hadn't seen the movie, go see it. Queen and Slim. Chick ain't who she seemed she was in the movie. And became somebody different throughout the movie. Took bro on a roller coaster. Yeah. Took him all out of the element. Go check that movie. That's a good movie.
But that's not an average chick though.
No, it ain't an average chick.
You know what I mean? That chick gotta be built all the way from that.
That's right.
And if she that strong to switch like that all the way, oh, she been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with bro. Like you said, about this ain't the first rodeo.
Yeah, it's ain't the first rodeo.
I don't know. Terrence, you don't have much to say on this topic. What's going on?
There's a couple of stipulations between, I mean, it all depends on when you met the person.
Yeah.
I mean, if you referring to a first night stand.
I'm talking about first night. Cousin hook you up with guy and guy gets it the first night.
Well,
maybe it probably was something that both parties wouldn't
agree on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it had to be
it could be a mutual thing.
But can he now take her serious? Is he gonna always be thinking? Is he always gonna be thinking? Okay, okay, she's out with her friend. She gave it me the first night.
Yeah, but I mean, that's gonna always be the thought.
But how can you
can
have
you can always think that in the back of your head. But if
how can you have a healthy relationship if you always got something negative in the back of your head?
In the beginning, not as. But if you're talking about having a relationship with her,
yeah. If that happens, you gonna always think about how you met her.
There's steps to that to do that.
So, question.
Yeah.
Are we talking about we meet on a let's go out and have a great time tonight, or we meet like bro said on a we hit it off. I want to know you more, and then throughout the course of the night we vibing, and this took place. That's not gonna have an effect on you going out with somebody else, because if we're vibing and we hit it off that night, we're looking to see each other the next night and the next night and see where.
So
it
it's
goes.
Okay that she gave it to you the first night.
If it gets discussed, like Brother Andy said, like look, I ain't looking for nothing. You ain't looking for nothing.
That's different. I mean, like a like you're maybe looking for something. I don't know. I hooked Terrence up with somebody or Andy up with somebody, and you maybe didn't want to really do it, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be the wingman. And she gives it to you the first night. You end up liking this chick, maybe before she gave it to you. Like, are you gonna take her serious later on?
She had on leggings, or she
Somebody saying something, Andy, you're not on Facebook? Or because it's loud?
Oh,
you can't turn the volume down? Say it.
So guys and the females that's into casual sex.
No.
Or would girlfriend or female that was into casual sex. I think she said she worded that wrong.
Well, you got
so y'all. So I think she's saying are y'all into like
just having casual sex with anybody?
I hope not.
I mean, I guess that's what she's saying.
No.
I don't know
what she's saying. You know what I can't figure out? The element of everything is structurally based upon. It starts with a woman, from the very first woman. Boys don't have boys. Mamas have boys. And that first woman that you're going to get in contact with, you got to ask, Mama, can I do this? Mama, can I go across the street? Can I go up the street and play with trauma? You got to ask. Same thing with this date. We just can't take it. You got to ask. It still falls back to that young lady. And if she's with it.
You might not ask. She might ask you.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's wanting to do this. This is nothing you pursue. Mm-hmm. This is something she wants to do.
Now, see, with that one, that make I don't.
And that's what she's probably trying to say. Like, the females that want to have casual sex. Mm-hmm. And that goes back to this ain't her first rodeo. You know, but you feeling this girl.
Now, that's a difference.
I still think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how it is. If you after the club, you want to get up with somebody, you already know prior to that what
women definitely know. We already know.
You know what you wanted to do.
Yeah, before you even go
there. So it all depends on the person. You may like that person as much as you want, but I'm just trying to get me right now. So you shouldn't have those intentions knowing what you got yourself into. So it all depends on the person. Because some nights you may purposely just want to get it in just to have fun. Yeah. And you may be in another point of your life where you know what, I'm getting older. Yeah. I kind of want to look for something serious. So you're just going to say forget her because you know that she was just about that night. You can't make it serious with her. I'm saying you kind of know that prior. You should know that what time of night, because first of all, it's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that goes to something else, Terrence.
I'm not really trying to take you serious.
Exactly. I see what he's saying.
Okay.
I'm not really trying to take you serious.
Okay, so I'm out in the club. Mm-hmm. I meet you 2 o'clock in the morning, right before the lights come on. Mm-hmm. So now you saying you can't be serious with me because you met me 1, 2 in the morning.
I'm just saying it depends on the situation,
the element,
and the person.
Yeah, I see
and the vibe. Yeah. There's so many things that you got to look at. The person, the vibe you have with the person, how you met the person.
Well, you guys.
That's what I'm saying. We know how we met, and we know the circumstances that we met.
Hey. She said so guys not turning the hoe into a wife.
Is that possible? Or will you not wife that whore? Well, excuse my language.
You got to understand, if the woman categorizes herself as a whore, that is her profession. That is her claim. Man or woman, if that is your avenue.
Nobody's going to say that.
Man, but you on the hookup list. It's a whole world out here. It's a whole world out here. And it's a lot of shit people like and people put up with. So
okay, so maybe let me change the question.
It's probably a couple million men out there say I love hoes. I marry that hoe. I marry that bitch.
But are they going to be committed to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They're not committed to.
They committed to the
title
fact of her
of
being a
the
whore.
They committed to that lifestyle.
They're committed to the lifestyle.
Yeah,
See, that's
lifestyle.
the difference. Yeah. It's not the woman with the title like I'm committed to that whole man. No, they're committed to the lifestyle of the element of.
Or is it a challenge?
It's the element of I met you. We had sex on the back of the Buick. I ain't never did that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep this Buick.
That makes sense.
I like the action.
Yeah.
And every time I see you, it could happen that way.
Yeah.
So it ain't that I'm committed to. She can go next week and go with 17 dudes. You pull up in the Buick. You look at her. She look at you like, you know what's up. I know what's up. 2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock. Okay, that's you guys' commitment. But that's just if y'all establish that.
What's that?
What if she not a hoe? Then what? What if she not a hoe? Then what? And it just happened that she's feeling you.
From a situation
That's
like
just-
that, you're gonna have to just,
That's it.
you're just gonna have to feel it out. You're gonna just have to, step by step, see how things play out.
And this question been asked so long.
So long.
Yeah, it goes back to the song when the lady said, "I wonder if I take you home,
Yeah.
will you still be in?"
Yeah.
Right,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
that's what we
it,
want to
I need
know.
you tonight.
And some of
Because
us,
she wanted so bad. I want you right now.
exactly, because a woman knows in the beginning if she gonna give it up.
She see him.
Yeah, as soon as she see him,
So-
I give it to him.
so-
but now we can't act how we want to act
yeah.
because it's always stipulated. Or he gonna think I'm a whore, or he gonna think I do this all the time. So
Yeah,
now we
but-
gotta cover
but-
it up.
but-
Now I gotta
worry
wait
about-
90 days just so you won't think
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
give it up.
So
But are
question.
women worried about that, or are women worried about what society?
That's what it is.
Really,
That's
it's really
what it
like
is.
Society puts women on a higher pedestal.
Stigma. That's right.
They don't put men on the same
They
level.
don't.
They put
They
women.
expect us to be.
So you expect
not
men
good,
to do
yeah.
those things.
You know,
versus
and
a
you
woman.
just what you're looking for. Then once that stigma gets placed on you, you dealing with it, even
Got
though
another
you're that
question.
person or not.
What's that?
If you see that female is feeling you and you're not feeling her, would you still have sex with her on that first night?
Ooh,
No,
that's wrong.
no, because you got to understand. You open that door, that Pandora's box, that book. It's the same. It's a double standard. How many times have quote unquote the perfect gentleman come along, opening doors, pulling out chairs, paying for dinner, complimenting you, into you, but he ain't what you already set out in your mindset to be.
But
So-
we still accepting that stuff because he's doing
You
it?
accept the friend zone date. Okay, I enjoyed myself. We had fun, but he's looking like, but I want you. Why don't you want me the same way I want you? They're looking like, cause you don't look like Tony or Genuine up the street. I want him. Now if this would have been him, we wouldn't even went past the entree. Let's go on. Let's get the back seat of the Jeep. It's that law of physical attraction.
Yeah,
that plays
I
a
agree with
big
that
part.
totally.
Yes,
Like my man always said, if physical attraction is more, you meet somebody, y'all can meet the first 6 seconds, and it's like y'all been knowing each other for like months and years, and you looking at her, she looking at you, like, all right, boy, give you what you're asking for. And he like,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that's just what it is. It's the world we live in.
It's society, and we find ourselves worrying about what other people are going to say all the time, and I think that holds us back a lot too. But it's the way people view us that can play a major part. Mouth talking, word of mouth is a major thing. So we do have to be careful, and we have to be careful with how we uphold ourselves. We can't just go out there and with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. But I guess behind closed doors, who
Is
knows?
it fair? How long does word of mouth hold value to a
It's
person?
gonna hold value. That holds value.
People change.
True.
People change,
Yeah.
but it's the area you live in. We live in like this Orangeburg area,
Yeah.
so it's a small area. If you lived in a larger area, word of mouth wouldn't last as long.
Exactly.
You live in a
That's
small
true.
town.
Yeah.
It
Right.
diminishes.
Hey man, you know that girl over there. So yeah,
Yeah.
you live in a small
Yeah, you're
area.
right.
It's
That's
going to
true.
stick. I mean,
You're right.
stuff that you did in high school,
Yeah.
and most of us been out of high school 15 to 20 years on
Yeah.
average at this table. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been about 20.
you know, if you have a name or something like that, depending on who you are, those things still stand out since high school. With some people,
That's true, and that's not fair, but that's
It's not
reality.
fair.
But,
That's reality.
yeah.
it does. Depending on where you're at. If you live in somewhere like
You're right.
a bigger city, you're not going to run into those people as much. You're not going to see those same people. from
Right,
high
that's
school.
true.
So you live in a larger area, you tend to not have those same issues versus
Correct.
living in a smaller area.
That's very true. So I guess it's the area we live in. And that's what keep that word of mouth going and the rumors and all that stuff. But that also goes back to, you said it may not be her first rodeo or people have already done said this about that girl. What if it's just a rumor? What if you don't even know? So now you're going to let that hinder you from moving on to something special because of what you heard about her. Or she was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Nah, it's up to you to find out what you dealing with.
How you going to find out?
You
People
do the
lie,
research
though.
yourself.
I'm talking about dealing with her.
You got to find out yourself.
You got to know how to read. I don't know. I know
So
how
you know how to read people.
Damn right.
You realize more relationships have longevity off of one night stands than as per se courting and been knowing each other and done it the right way. More relationships have lasted and endured time because they came into it with the element of saying like, I ain't judging you, you don't judge me. Hey,
that's true.
That's how we met. But then you come into it with the mask on, like I'm really, I'm really just,
I'm really an animal.
I'm really an animal. And she looking like I'm more animal than you, bro. You just don't know. But then we're gonna play this role like we're not that way. So we'll structurally keep our hidden agenda, our premarital animal instincts on lock until a point they both come out.
Right.
And it's like, I should have been fucking with you from the start. You this, that. And he was like, me, my homeboy Ben told me about you. And then by then, it's 3-4 years later, you're like, y'all drag that out for nothing. Whereas, you know what I'm saying, the ones that come into it that way, man, you know how we met.
Yeah.
You know that girl? Yeah. So then, and guess what? They had the ones with the more longevity and be more tighter knit and become a unit.
That's
because
true.
they both don't care what outside people say, because now the world,
Y'all
already
know how. I mean,
right.
Know.
Like brothers, the world done put them out there. Man, we from a small area. Man, you know, dude ain't good. She ain't good. They don't care. They ain't got nothing to talk about. They love each other. They're going to the next people. You know.
Find something else to talk about.
Someone else said, how long will guys wait on a female that they're feeling, but she's not willing to have sex? Maybe even go months.
Ooh, Lord, have mercy.
I guess I just hold it.
I don't think I have a preferably time that I'm gonna give her. I'm just gonna see how she's still gonna have to be showing me so much interest.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To that,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that we're not doing. But everything else, we're gonna be doing it. So she got me there. She still got me.
Yeah.
Now, but if she stop falling back and just calling on the phone, just want a couple of dollars here and there.
Every time you need something, I'm on your mind.
I'm with the panel. If she leading me on, that's a difference from showing interest.
There you go.
Leading me on and stringing me along, just you know, that's just something. I'm something to do. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
Nah, but I'm seeing interest of the fact that I'm seeing different qualities, and you have a star power quality that's attracting me to you. To whereas I'm like, hey man, you know
thinking
what I'm saying?
about it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm feeling her, so I'm willing to endure this. I'm gonna go on this ride with her.
Yeah.
And if she is more mature and woman enough to see that, look, I ain't even give him none. But when we together, it's like we done been doing it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still giving him the element of, hey, you want something to eat? I'm gonna cook for you something to eat. We watching a movie. We're doing all the intangibles of what a couple have been doing. That's already physically attracting each other. And then when the smoke happens, I mean,
make it even better.
Yeah, now if the smoke ain't a smoke.
So you done waited that long and ain't what you expected, then what? Are you gonna man it out? You gonna what?
I think that's.
I want to know.
You gotta figure something out to make it better.
I'm gonna let one of my colleagues answer. I'm sweating on
So
that.
it's not
I
all.
don't know.
You done waited 3. No, I ain't say 3 months. That's kind of long. You done waited like a month.
So
you know.
So is this like a friendship thing?
No, y'all want it, but she want to wait. She's one of those whatever, and she just want to wait it out.
So she's setting standards for a specific thing. Like I want to wait till we get married, or I want to wait till I get to know you more.
That's a long time, but
because,
she want to wait until she know a little more about you. Let's meet mom first. Let's, and now a whole month and pass. Y'all done had fun, and then that night comes, and it's just not what it should have been.
Well, I'll say this: there are a few things in a relationship or whatever you have going on that will trigger it to last, and it's going to trigger it to not last. That is going to be a showstopper.
Really?
That's true.
No, that's not true for females.
That's facts.
There's going to be a few things. It's either sex, money. Those are going to be two main things.
Some women stick it out. When
if they stick it out,
it ain't real.
They might. I mean, if those two things are messed up, you're gonna have some
If
problems.
she's sticking it out and she don't like it, she getting stuck somewhere else from somewhere else.
That's not true.
I'm just
The,
saying.
the average young lady,
I'm just saying.
based upon her longevity with whoever the dude they're dealing
I don't
with.
see nobody continuing to do something they don't like.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. On the flip side, somebody put, is you performing badly? Like, it's just that night. You know, you wanted it so bad and now it's just a flop. You know that happens. How you going to redeem yourself? You going to say, okay, you got to give it to me again tomorrow night. I need to redeem myself? Or what if she don't want to deal with you after that?
As a man,
you got to keep it real.
You man it up. You let it go.
You got to suck it up.
Go do some push-ups. Get you some apple juice. Probably some cereal or something.
Yeah.
Get your mind off of it.
And let her read about you in the paper.
And
She want to get back to you.
Just let it, you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen again because now, one thing a woman going to do, if they ever feel like they got that one up on you and can give you that look like, yeah, I went to give you something. Yeah, you forgot about that one?
Yeah.
You got to also give them the look back. Like, all right, push me. Put your hands on the bell. I done ate. I'm ready now. I'm ready. And normally when it happen again, they looking like, I didn't see none of this happen. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Hand me my sock. Come over there off the ceiling fan.
Just keeping it real, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, check it out. But if you got that power,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna have no unperformance nights.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you
guess.
just don't have to because me myself, I'm thinking, I'm having sex with her here already.
Mentally.
Oh, okay.
Mentally, yeah.
I got it there already.
Yeah.
So I can just lay her down. It's
Yeah.
gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna rock because I got her there. You know what I mean? Once you get it there, that's it, buddy.
Cut it off.
Okay, you know, it's hard to get men on a panel, so everybody want to pick y'all brains, so I'm sorry. What do you think men should do to show a woman that they're all theirs and not just any other woman's man? Like, how do they make them feel like, I'm not going nowhere, you're mine?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What? How do we know?
Actually, it's an inverted question. A woman is not supposed to have to be told by us that we're stability and locked in. Because we're supposed to give y'all a what? You're supposed to feel protected, loved. All these things, elements you're supposed to already feel. The same element you feel from your father, that you know he gonna protect us and take care of us.
What if they didn't have father? My father left when I was 3. So how I know?
That's a whole nother topic. That's what I'm saying. That's where, when my man right here said, it goes into the society and world we in. Whatever that woman comes from out of the element of the first man, the rest of the men in the world have to either put back together, build, or stand beside and help nurture. Now, the man that woman attached herself to, if he's not prepared for that, takes it on the ride like my man said. You go, you know what you sign up for when you got loose goose. And then like my colleague over here said, well, look, you got to sit around and pay attention and look into it. And then once you see, you'll know if you want to stay there or not. See, all those elements, the natural woman is the element of life. How can you give life and take life from life? We can't do that. We brought here from life. So with that being said, that woman has to be strong enough to say, look, I ain't even worried about him going over. I know he over across the street over there.
Yeah, there you go.
I know he down.
See, it's gotta be.
Did that answer your question?
It's gotta be that woman.
It got to be that woman.
They're putting it back on us, ladies.
Yeah, because you think about it. You think about it now. Because I've known guys and I've known women who was mad at the guy saying he's working too much.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I would never say that.
But as women says that, you know what I mean? That's being said.
You don't have no
being
time
told,
for me.
You don't got no time for me.
Yep.
But you like, I'm working my hands to the bones, you know what I mean? To feed and
Yeah.
provide and do all of this. This is the only way I'm going to be able to do. This is how I got to show my love to you.
Exactly.
I'm not a Romeo. When he said me and Romeo ain't never been friends.
Right.
So maybe a guy ain't romantically that way. He just haven't got it that way. His mother hasn't taught him. You know that?
Gotcha.
And it starts back from a woman again. My mom was the first person that ever told me to wear cologne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She said nothing
Powerful
like,
thing.
you know?
Telling
Nothing
you.
like a man smelling good, son.
Yeah.
So it all goes back to the woman. She got to feel that way. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Goes back to that again. Because he can do everything. And the way this Facebook is now, I buy you a pocketbook, you see 1,000 more pocketbooks, now you want another
You
pocketbook.
want more.
Oh, so
I've had
Facebook
sex
will
with
make
a
it or
woman
break
one
a
time
relationship?
off of
Facebook.
I don't
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Now.
Facebook.
That's a whole nother topic.
I mean, because it's making you want to keep up with the Jones.
Social media, and the element of, like my brother said, of I want because I see.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
That is a whole avenue of of destruction that you might not be prepared to go down. It brings me to a movie that Tyler Perry made when the young lady had a guy that he said hard-working dude. He just worked all the time.
Yeah. One that prays together state or something like that.
She left him.
She was a white guy.
No, she left him for the billionaire. He had the money, but he had so many other issues, and he had AIDS. But she didn't know.
Oh, temptation.
She wasn't happy enough because dude wanted to work and dude wanted to take care of her and dude wanted to provide. He couldn't give her the element of what she thought she wanted. She deserved to have. Then as the movie turned, when everything coming around full circle, dude opened up to a whole nother world. To where now he done took her on a slippery slope.
Right.
That now how I get on this roller coaster? You can't.
You can't.
He was doing almost everything right, home working, but he was not balanced.
Yeah.
And when I say that, you saw the movie.
Yeah, you're right.
How you gonna forget her birthday?
You're right.
Yeah, no.
So you're right.
I mean, he did everything for his work and doing
That's
this
true.
and that. So I'm saying you can work, but you have to also balance and put that time
right.
in, because it can be a point where you are working too much to where you're not even paying attention. So I think, you got to work, but you also have to balance.
Balance that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That's what happened.
That's
if he was
hard.
putting that time, she would have never had that time to go out with that other dude.
Yeah.
But that's hard though.
It's hard, but I'm
That's
saying
hard.
you
That's
got to
hard.
balance.
That's
You got to
hard.
balance work.
It's hard.
You got to balance your time with her.
Yeah.
Could you be okay? Because you're a truck driver. Could you be on that truck? Go ahead and deliver some flowers. Hey, 1-800 flowers. I need flowers delivered for her birthday, and he's still working. So to me, it's no excuse.
You can't. But sometimes enough is not enough.
Then you need to reconsider your partner.
It's just not.
So question.
Yeah.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Like,
y'all think it's easier for another male to talk his buddy and homeboy into cheating on his significant other, or it's easier for a female to tell her homegirl, like, look, he don't never be home. He always on the truck. I'm tired of hearing you on the phone. In my ear. He always gone. He always working. Yeah, girl, you got about 5-6 calls in your. He buying you all this and the third. You ain't happy. Troy over here beating my back out. He got a cousin. We having a cookout next week. I'm gonna invite him over. I'm gonna hook y'all up.
Yeah.
Your man ain't gonna be home no way.
oh.
Is it that easy, or then a homeboy to tell?
But you know that's crazy. It's sad, but that goes on though.
Yeah.
I don't feel it's cool. Now I'm not gonna lie. I have told a friend or two to cheat, and that's not because it's because I guess that goes back to he was doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like he out, he's never here. You might as well, just go ahead. Yeah. Now looking at it, this was years ago. Now it's like I can't believe I used to get that type of advice. Yeah. Like why would I tell somebody to go out there and do something that's not right?
The
but
society we live in, like where we live, it's small, and it's everybody know everybody, and so you figure, well, man, let us been somewhere in the metropolated area, Chicago, California, where you might see this person at 9 years old, you ain't gonna never see them no more in your life. It's so big, and they right up the street. So
somebody responded to you, but before I tell you to respond, someone said if y'all are both strong-minded, you will not listen to others that will ruin your relationship.
Somebody says that to me.
They're just saying to, who they listen to. Somebody said the male. They listen to the male faster. Males listen to males. And somebody said if y'all both strong-minded, nobody's going to listen to each other. No male or female.
And that's true. That is true. That goes back to the element of you can take two strong-minded people and put them on a one-night stand. And they can just pop loose, like my man said, and go that way. Mm-hmm. You can take two weak-minded people, put them on a one-night stand, and they don't do nothing. They don't want to do nothing. But them the two that gang it up. And it just don't, I ain't my one, man, that girl crazy. She's smoking on my Newports. You know what I'm saying? It's just like where we at. It's just the area, and then just to see. It's a table, to where every place has a different table, and the tables are structurally charted. Just say 1 to 5. Our area, I think our table is somewhere like on a 2. All we're concerned about is the element of what this person
what that person said, what she got,
and what she got, and she got
got
this.
To uplift the next person.
Yeah, you gave her your whole man gave her that. I want that too. Yeah. But they're not looking past the fact
high school.
Another area to where the structure chart is on 4. I got a business, baby. You gonna have a business, and we're gonna keep pushing till both of us got a business.
Right.
I'm over here in my business. You at your business. But if you're not mentally to that point on that chart, then y'all ain't gonna be compatible. Because if she on a 1, I don't want no business. I want you to go out and do everything. then you go out and do everything, you're going to get to a point, you're going to run into somebody that's opposite sex, that's going to be on the same structure chart that you're on. They're going to have them same star qualities in it. You're not going to want to look at her that way. But the inner part of you that's attracted to that business is going to be attracted to that other side.
That's what I'm missing.
Automatically. And then the conversation is going to be there because guess what? She's business, you're business. So you're going to find yourself spending time talking, even though it's under business structure, but sparks fly because you guys are attracted to that same number in your life. Whatever number person that you are, that's the number person that you're going to be with in life.
Right.
You know? I don't know the number charts. I don't know who get the numbers out.
Somebody said on there, when you asked about the male giving the male friend advice, they said we as women give y'all so many chances, so y'all give in easier. So y'all would do it first, listening to your friends.
Our mama's the first person to make us give in.
Why?
Get in that room and clean the room before I come in there and break your neck. What we do? All right, Mom. Wash them dishes.
You're supposed to.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just, now I'm going to show you the difference. Our ethnic group that we're from, that's what we're taught to do. Other ethnic groups, they're not taught to do that. The mothers in other ethnic groups, I have other friends that's in other colors and other variations, they don't teach their boys structurally to submit to a woman. They give them the leeway in a path range from a little guy up, and they're taught to be bosses, and you run the company, you run the house, you do this. So they grow up that way. We as black men, we ain't taught that. We're taught to nurture and take care of our mamas. So we're gonna find a female in the image of our mamas, and we're supposed to do that. And then when we find the wrong one, then we attach ourselves to. We go on a roller coaster, no seat belt, wheels coming off. The next time you see a fella, like, man, boy, he looking bad, boy. You see him? Girl running him in the ground.
Okay, I want to take it back real quick when you were saying about the business. So you know the business got to start somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say you and wife or girlfriend been together for like 2 or 3 years. You know, y'all are building this business. It's your dream, not hers. She's following. She's not getting in your way. Maybe she's not all the way in. So now you said you meet this person that's business minded, want the same things you want. Okay, are you just gonna kind of kick her to the side because she's just not mentally there? Or are you gonna just have her like straggling along?
You teach her, you nurture.
She got to learn what's going on.
Ain't got to want to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes to what I was gonna say. Because how long do you teach?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Male or woman, they got to be willing to assume the role of, okay, she has the business mindset. She's pushing forth the business. She's stepping out on them, setting the tones. Baby, what you need me to do? I'm a fill in the blank for the other avenues.
Right.
You know, I got the groundwork. You know, you go in and take care of that. I'm behind the scene. Boom, boom, boom. What you need, I got it. And not worry about
calling who needs to be called behind the scenes,
so
all of that. You know what I'm saying?
But she's not doing it.
Huh?
I'm just saying, but she's not doing it. She's been there with you since you started building this company, but she just don't have the mentality. Maybe y'all met in that club 2 a.m. and she was a thought, but you fell in love, and she just don't have the mentality. She don't have that business mindset. You got caught up. Are you leaving this girl, or are you gonna continue to teach her what she needs to know?
By this time, how long they been together?
It's about 2 or 3 years now. Your business just now taking off.
Frema speaking in terms of, we all here on the panel, as men know, she's speaking in terms of that why we ain't left yet. She ain't catching on to our business sense. The young lady ain't following us. She ain't trying to follow us.
Because I hear a lot of men say, but I've been with her forever. It ain't about time. It's what you gonna do.
Acrobatic tricks she's performing. That's the other.
I want to know.
I can't turn her loose, man. I got to hold her.
I know she don't. And then it's that love thing. Sometimes you just fall in love with her, man. You done fell in love with her. Even though, you know what I mean? Even though you can see it, it's right there in front of your face. Oh boy made the song French Montana. I hope you don't get famous.
Ooh!
What now? What?
You never heard that song?
No.
I hope you don't get famous.
He was in love that much, but he was mad because they fell out of love.
Yeah.
And he was like, I hope he was saying nothing.
Hope you don't get messy because the world won't love you like I do.
Yep.
So that's like if you about to blow, you got your partner, they ain't gonna do nothing to help you.
Remember, you on to something better.
Nothing.
Now, the structured topic when you originally saw, cause you say the first night hookup, I blame JT Money for a lot of this.
Y'all talking about songs I don't even know.
JT, you heard this song?
No problem, ain't no problem.
Old problem, ain't no problem.
Old problems ain't no problem.
He say that structurally, but technically, when you look back over the period of time, they become
a problem.
No, they become the better women. They know what they want.
So now that answered my question as to, and God, I don't want to say this, but this is how I always felt, and I just want to know. The strippers. We see these strippers, and they be getting these men, I don't know if they good men, but they be getting locked down. They be getting the rings, they be getting the, you know, so they're the better women.
No.
Why?
I think they become not the better women, but they become a woman that
appreciative?
The illusion.
Yes.
You think that's what it is?
That too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you women, you have it all. You didn't have to dance for $1. So you got also, it's got to be this way, it's got to be that way. So you're not really, as they say, submissive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they're afraid of that word.
Yeah. I would love to be submissive to the right guy.
I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Also,
you know what I mean? You supposed to make me, like to say, you want to be treated like a queen, you got to make me feel like a king.
All strippers are submissive.
You know what I mean? You got to.
Are they?
Everyone.
Because they're taught to be that way because of the occupation they're in.
If you're an exotic dancer,
but is it real?
Element in the world,
some not. But
you learn to be that way.
Yeah. And guess what? They learn to be that way from that. They just don't wake up and walk out the house and been in the house and been there for like 5 years and decide I'm gonna be a stripper tomorrow. They go from ground zero. They grow up. They see they had a need of. They wanted. It was missing a father figure or they didn't have those things that they always wanted, that they saw their friends have, that the daddy in their household provided. So they put it in their head, when I get older, whatever it takes for me to have all the things I want, I'm going to have it at all costs. And then that means either the men, the money, whatever I want, I'm going to have it. And I'm going to have it how I want to have it. Now, you get a woman like that, the average is more attracted to her than the woman that's the librarian, or she want to check out books and what's turtlenecks with us. She can be the best cook in the world, the best woman in the world, dressed to the floor, little sandy liver shoes.
We got another question. Yeah. Why do men stay with a woman and get married but act like they still single? Why not stay single?
I can't answer that. Y'all got to answer that because, I don't know.
Men?
Oh, they asking from
That's maybe because we allow it.
They asking from the man.
You been cheated on or something?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's because we allow it, and I'm going to speak from experience. God, I hate doing this, but we're keeping it real. So when me and CJ got together, I knew he was a street dude. You know, I knew he was out in the streets, and I still married him. So, of course, when we were married, he still was going and going and going. So, to me, that's acting single. Me and CJ been married 13 years. And just now going through, a situation. You get what I'm saying? So, maybe it's because we allow it. You knew how this dude was.
It's real talk.
This real talk.
We only gonna do
much.
That we allow you to do.
We gonna go out there. We'll do certain things, but it's gonna be a certain point when we're only gonna do what
you allow us.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to be against the women, but that's just keeping it real.
Yeah.
If you don't go in accepting it, then guess what? You gonna be with him, and he gonna go on your terms, your standards, or y'all not gonna be together. And that's where a lot of us mess up at.
I went too far before. I ain't going too far no more.
Meaning getting married?
No, I'm saying as far as in a marriage, I've been married, divorced. I in the streets. After a while, you become married to the street. The streets are your new wife, and then the wife at home is the mistress. So you have to find time for the mistress. Because the streets always call
you won't lie.
So, and then when you have a female at the house, a wife at the house that's allowing you to go,
see,
that allowance becomes so much to the point you feel like, I don't even know. Am I married? I don't even know what's going on.
You're not. You start living separate lives.
So like Brussels, you got to learn how to balance.
And she said,
I'm older now. I know how to balance now.
Right.
She said, but if you're in love, how can you do it?
How can I do what?
I guess the acting single part. I guess that's the same person. I guess this is another question.
Now that I can't answer. If you in love, how can you act single? Maybe they don't know they're acting single. Maybe they're oblivious. Maybe they're holding their past as a crutch and don't know that what they're doing is wrong. I don't know.
What's love? How do you know how much love you are in?
And do you love the person or are you in love with the person?
Exactly.
There's a difference between the two.
Exactly.
Big difference.
If you're in love, you do whatever.
You mean you accept whatever or you do whatever?
If you're in love, you will do whatever to try to keep that person happy.
I agree, brother. That's
There's
right.
a difference between being in love and love.
And loving somebody. You can love somebody.
So let me ask you this. Okay. okay, like you said, if you're in love, you'll do whatever it takes. Okay, I allowed it. I'm gonna take it. Maybe you're gonna change. Maybe you're gonna change. Okay, this person who's out here acting single, clearly he's not in love because he's not doing what it takes.
He said if you in love, you do whatever to keep that person happy.
Right, but if he's constantly acting single, he's not doing everything to keep
What do
her
you call
happy.
acting single?
I don't know. You have to ask the person.
What's
What's acting single? What's considered acting
4 o'clock
single?
at the club? Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
That to me is acting
Because
single.
male and female
That's
have
not-
fun and stay out 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
That's not
women
doing-
because I don't consider staying out to the club for a man acting single 4 o'clock because women take trips and stay out for days.
Now
Right.
come on, that's gonna go to a whole
hey,
nother
hey,
level
hey.
because that was me and CJ argument.
Hey.
So you can go for
Yeah.
7 days on a trip and I can't hang out.
Till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Me and my
Next
homeboy.
subject.
In
Me
another
and my homeboy.
another country.
You know what? 4 o'clock
In
days.
another country.
In a whole other country.
In another country.
With
Come
10
on now.
digs.
But
Yeah.
let's look at it this way though. Your 4 and 5 in the morning has added up to me going for these 7 days.
Well,
But I'm coming home.
definitely coming home.
Oh,
Back to the
Right.
same residence. Within,
Yeah.
I can be home within
Every night.
20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You
But
be
it-
home
it was-
about 8, 9 hours.
8, 9
on
hours.
a flight.
If it's that
If
far.
that.
You might catch a flight to a flight or get delayed.
Yeah.
See the element of what we did, the topic? Since
that
we
went
on-
all over the place. Like
since we on
a topic will lead to another topic and it just widened our views of things and how we can see things. I see no one putting nothing in here. This would have been the last 5 minutes. Now, are we brave enough? This is from 2 segments already. We normally take the last 5 minutes and choose if y'all put something in here that y'all want to discuss. But no one did. So are we brave enough to pull to see what the last 2 segments had to say and have a quick 5-minute discussion on it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's see what it is.
I'm down with that.
We can talk. Let's talk.
No, I don't know what I'm about to pull out.
We need to have a let's talk smoking session.
Okay, that's not too bad. But speaking of smoking, what do you think should happen to those that are in jail due to weed now that it's becoming legal?
Bring them up.
That's coming. That's
Like the ones that's locked up now, and now that it's becoming legal, like what should happen with that?
I think the right dude here for this one. Put your seatbelt on.
Right.
The penal
Talking about
system.
that.
The penal
Talking about-
system was
so-
structured. Somebody else.
She said nothing open that late but 7-Eleven and legs.
That's what Mom always said.
The penal system was
So
structured.
that person must be the one to go out nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
I got no fun.
I've been
Yeah.
home late.
Because
I got
can't
home
you just
6
sit with
o'clock
your
in the
girls
morning.
and talk?
Yeah.
All night
Yeah,
long?
yeah.
Me
All
and my
night.
homeboys kicking
Right.
all night long.
Never
All
know
night.
what
In the
happened.
yard or something. You know what I'm
Right in
saying?
the yard.
You sit in the yard
Right
talking
in the yard.
to 4.
And you know
Next
what?
thing you know, it's 4, 5
That's
in the morning.
crazy
Like, oh,
because
shit.
the average male, when they're out, when you think they're out, and we got Susie the strip upside our feet, ain't even nowhere around us. We sitting there with a bunch of dudes talking,
That's true.
either
I
about
know.
things that occurred last week,
Building.
week before last,
Right.
or building, or talk about something next week, or talking about dude stuff. And if you could actually see them, you'd be like, man, they boring.
But
They
I'm gonna be
ain't really
honest, a lot of women know, and we didn't took it back to the other topic, sorry, but a lot of women know that's what y'all do, and they still complain.
See, and that's not right.
It ain't
That's
right.
not right.
They
That's not right.
ain't
That's
good.
not right.
That's
That's
just
not right.
too much.
That's not right.
But it's the
That's
truth, and I was
nagging.
one of 'em.
That's nagging. You know I'm right up the road, and I'm ready.
On the
I don't work
coast,
hard
shit.
all week now. I'm unwinding
Good for
with
you,
my
Nicole.
dude because 9 times out of 10, nobody really loves their job. You know what I mean? Nobody really has your dream job. I know I have never had.
Me either.
My
I
job
had
is
it, but I got burnt out.
I'm
the
a truck
dream
driver.
job. I'm talking about the job that you want to say like little kid type of stuff. I want this dream.
Oh,
since
you mean like from a
from,
gym?
yeah, your
fan?
dream job.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like with me and Andy with the music. You know, you wanted that big $10 million contract right there the day of tomorrow. I feel like I can rap or do music with my eyes closed. That's like a dream job. Our
Okay.
movies, that's like a dream job. So now I'm in the
Got
truck.
you.
I'm ready to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So now when I do find a way to unwind, I don't need that extra
That's
added
true.
nagging.
But don't
Hey, hold
run
on,
it in the
hold on,
hole.
hold on.
Y'all knew when men get on the panel, they was gonna
Flag
go.
on the play.
Flag on the play. Flag on
I'm
the
scared to
play.
hear
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Nicole
Flag on the
Phoenix Jenkins.
What'd you say,
said,
Nicole?
Nicole
Shit, gotta watch them dudes that be out like that now, that download stuff real. Man, when you dealing with a real nigga, you ain't got to
you
worry
ain't
about
got-
no
that's
shit like
not
that.
even-
man.
What?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that-
That
I
probably
nigga-
went cross
She gonna
their
be trying to
wife
get- she
or
gonna be trying
girl
to get blocked.
mind.
That's what she gonna be with some shit like that. She
Nicole
get blocked.
Phoenix, you making me.
Yeah,
crack
we
up
gonna
on
pour.
that.
We
So
gonna pour.
we're running out of time.
That work both ways.
Yeah.
Unless she probably been dealing with a down low nigga.
That work, boy.
It's possible, you never know.
Yeah,
That topic there, if you have a
so
significant
I can't blame you on who you
male
got
or
with.
female, and they have
It is your fault.
swap, what I call switch game tendencies,
Yeah.
you see those tendencies prior to them even
see that.
leaving.
You wouldn't think about nothing like that.
You would just know it.
No tendencies,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You would just know that, you know.
But y'all, I know we're over 45 minutes. So the question was, being that the ones that are locked up for maybe selling marijuana or what have you, now that it's becoming legal, what do you think we should? I mean, what do you think we should? I swear, I'm just somebody on the.
No one.
What?
What
should happen?
No
with
one
it?
died
Right.
into the situation of the fact of what they were doing, and it was a distribution charge, whatever. Let them come home, because at the end of the day, you got to realize they were doing it to either try to provide and take care of the home, and then you took them out of the home, and you still had to end up putting them on the system because you done took them away from their family. So now what does the home have to take care of? No one's there.
Yeah.
Of which now they're in the system, and now they have a stipulation over their head to where now I'm gonna get out and be productive because you got this on my back.
Right.
You know.
Sound like you want to say something, Terrence?
Yeah.
I mean, not only that. I mean, you look at we talking about weed. I'm gonna take a step further.
Okay.
Talk about other drugs.
Okay.
Now let's say you got locked up for something, and it was $20,000-$30,000 worth of cocaine or whatever. You have people that do white collar crimes that are way worse. I'm talking about in the millions.
Right.
Have embezzled.
Embezzlement.
Have taken over someone else's business. But
Left them bankrupt.
2-3 years in jail, they back on the street.
Correct.
And
That's
still
true.
got that money that they
Still got
embezzled.
that money.
Yeah.
So
That's
what are you
true.
gonna do with them? And this man over here locked up for, $500 worth of weed, and this guy just embezzled $2 million.
That's true.
Believe it or not, the problem don't reside within the legislative system that's suppressing us and keeping those laws against us. I'm taking a step even higher than what we got on. We got to stop hating on each other. Like, stop worrying about in reference to what this man. If this man get up every day to go out to do whatever he needs to do to take care of his family, he's doing an excellent job. He's taking care of the whole neighborhood. Who am I to be mad and be upset because I'm too lazy enough to get up to go get a job just to do 3% of what he's doing? Oh, it's easy for me to I know where he keeping all the weed at. Go get him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's gonna happen.
And that happens. You know what I'm saying? We suppress our own self. We get our own self in situations, and then once we get behind the system, we educate ourselves. That the part I don't be like. I mean, we can
why not
educate
do it?
ourselves
Why it
before.
takes you to get locked
You know
up?
what I'm saying? Because when you come out,
Read.
you're smarter.
Yep.
And you definitely gonna put a black man in the system, and when they come out, boy, look at here.